Alright guys, today we are doing the carburetor and fuel lines on an Echo pe-200 edger. Alright, first thing we're going to do is take the air filter cover off. We're going to take the air filter off. Obviously the customer thought that it was going to be a spark plug or air filter on this, but it wasn't. All the parts for this will be in the description below. Everything you'll need comes in a kit. Air filter, grommet, fuel lines, extra fuel line, carburetor, extra primer balls. You know, I mean, everything comes in the kit, super cheap. It'll be in the description below. All right, yeah, description below. All right, air filter off. 2 Phillips or flathead screws, pull them out. Pull the air filter assembly off. Gasket came off with it. Don't lose that. All right, now disconnect the fuel lines, drain, clean out the tank. Yeah, just cut the lines off because I'm replacing them. Move this way, and then turn this with a flathead screwdriver to get the cable to come out. Just need to turn it a little bit. This till it pops out like that. Then you pull that cable up and out. So it's out of there like that, and then it just comes right off. Boom, carburetor out of the way. Now we're going to take a flathead and we're going to pry on the grommet right here. You're going to stick it up underneath it and just pry on the grommet, pop it out. So the customer didn't have the gasket between the carburetor and the intake manifold. That's probably why it wasn't running, because the fuel pump runs off of this vacuum right there. And without that gasket, it won't run. But lucky for him, I'm already here. I've already ordered the parts. He's getting all new anyways. I'm not going to go ahead and even try putting on the old stuff and hoping. He made the mistake of working on it first. Didn't do it right. You know, so it's got to have this gasket right here in between them. Slide the new carburetor on the cable. Sit to full throttle, lift and lay the cable in. And then when you let go of it, all you gotta do is pull the trigger and it pops right in. All right, now we're gonna install the grommet. Where'd it go? All right, here. Brand new grommet. So we're gonna stick it down in. Notice the black line is the fuel filter. Stick it in. And then we're gonna get the back down into the hole. And then we're going to shove it in with the flathead screwdriver. Just work from one side to the other a little at a time. All right, we're going to go ahead and put the vent up in its space right there. And then this is filter line. This is return line. The big hole, the big nipple, is the filter line. The small nipple is return line. Yellow line, black line. Just like that. Now you're going to take with the choke arm towards the recoil, put this, oh wait a minute, we got to put the gasket on it first. New gasket on this. This one isn't as important. It will run without it, but without it, some sand and dirt can get into the carburetor, bypass the air filter. So it will eventually be very hard on your motor. Put that through, and then we're going to put the other gasket on the back side, making sure the holes are down to the bottom side. You look at the back of the, well, this one is harder to tell, but make sure the holes are to the bottom side, because if you look down here, that hole is on the bottom side that you need right there. Tighten down the bolts. Brand new air filter. Air filter cover, some gas in it. I'm using a Gatorade bottle just to be able to see. I mix the gas in a gallon, I dump it in a Gatorade bottle just to make sure there's no dirt or water in any of mine. That way the customer comes back with water in it, they can't blame me because I know better. I mix mine a little rich too, yours won't be this dark. And then we're going to prime it up. Make sure we got it hooked up right. There we go. Now if it's not priming, open this up, look inside. If you see foam, that means you got these lines hooked up backwards. Take them off, hook them up the right way. This is hooked up right. Alright, that's it guys, she's ready to go. Alright, that helped you out in any way, shape, or form. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. All the parts will be in the description below. Yeah, today's t-shirt will be in the description below as well. If you want me to wear a business shirt for you, I'll be more than happy to do some advertising. Peace.